Welcome back to the Amin Parker podcast. Or if you're listening to this by watching it in a video, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or you may be listening or watching this anywhere, but thank you for being here. So, the topic of this session, or whatever you want to call this, is the fact that cars have been pushed on us regular citizens by advertisers and by society. The notion of owning a car. We already pay so many bills. Each and every individual, we have to pay a lot of bills. So many bills that I can't list them all. Because every individual has to pay different types of bills, but for the most part, we all pay certain bills, no matter who we are. We have to pay those bills if we want to live a comfortable life in this world. We all know what those are. It's just enough, just way too much. But the fact that we have to pay these bills in the first place, it is really crazy when you think about it. God put these things here for us human beings. He put them here for free, even if you don't believe in God out there. These materials were already here on the planet. But because certain groups of people felt like they could monetize things and make a lot of money and become rich, that's why we are in the predicament we are in. Our offsprings did not ask for this, including us, because we were born into this system. I don't like it, and I know you all don't like it either. But I'm getting by just fine without a car. Now, sure, I get it. Some jobs won't hire us if we don't have a driver's license. I have a driver's license because I wanted to advance in life. And I knew that I would need a driver's license, just to be accepted into certain positions. But even though I have a driver's license, I don't really feel like buying a car. People keep telling me, hey man, you should get a car. It's dangerous out there. Are you really willing to take the bus during the winter? You have to stand outside. You have to stand on the corner and wait for the bus to come. Aren't you going to be cold? And then the opposite gender looks down on us men when we don't have a car because we can't drive them places. We can't drive them places and we can't pick them up from work. So they yearn for a man who has a car. And if you don't have a car, some of them will treat you a certain type of way. We've been indoctrinated with the idea of owning a car. If you don't own a car, if you're just renting it or whatever you want to call it, then you'll be accepted to some degree. But the fact that you have to have an automobile, just to be accepted in certain circles is ridiculous. The fact that you can't get certain jobs if you don't have a car is crazy. But that's how this life is. Now, we have public transportation here, but there's no guarantee that the people that run the public transportation system will always be here. There's no guarantee that they will be in every city, in every state, in every little location. There's no guarantee. So maybe at some point, we all are going to be pushed into owning a car. But the price of entry is just way too much. Then you have to worry about the parking authority in certain situations. You see, some situations is unavoidable. You may need to just park your car and hurry up and then go into some establishment for a quick second. But the second you do that, parking authority may be right there when you don't expect it. And now you have to pay a ticket. It's just a whole host of issues behind cars. I don't really like cars. I'm not a car person. Not really a car fan. But some people, they are. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I know I don't like cars. It was never really my thing. Unfortunately, the vast majority of people are brainwashed and indoctrinated. And they will keep forcing the idea on all of us that we should all have a car. And even though if I really wanted to, I could go buy a car, I don't feel like I should do that. I don't feel like I should do that because all it's going to do is eat into my money even more. And I'm tired of all these bills. I'm tired of it. This is why I'm making the video. This is why I'm making this podcast, this recording. Cars, the idea of a car has been pushed down our throats as citizens. I mean, obviously, this is just my opinion, and you, the listener, will and could disagree with me if you choose to. Everybody has their own opinion. We know opinions is like donkeys. Everybody has a donkey, if you know what I'm talking about. So yes, it's just my opinion. But cars is just not worth it to me. I'll take public transportation. If public transportation at some point disappears and go away, I'll buy a bike. But all of the added cost that comes along with a car is just aggravation to me. It'll just be more aggravation, and I don't want that. Well, this is all I got for this video / recording, depending on where you hear this video or this message. This is Amin Parker, and I'm out.